this game started. It's 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Looks like the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. He can run it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry makes a tackle. He's still going. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
We change it. No, we change it.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Lamar off the play fake. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Maverick! Whoa!
Shotgun snap here to go. Caught, nice game left side. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's caught for the first. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
180!
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
This one's caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a design route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And a small gain up to about the 32. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets it again to Mitchell. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's a gain.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Baltimore, first down.
Pistol snap to Jackson. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 on a first down.
17 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Here's Henry running left. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He was brought down by Al-Quadin Mohammed.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
At the line,
More on
16
Monday
yard
Night
line.
Primetime in just a moment. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Complete to Derrick Henry. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Design run, Jackson keeping it. And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
For the extra point.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Cut out left. And they drop it right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard
Flying
line.
down the middle with Henry. First down play, that's at 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
DC, by 20.
Back to throw it. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
76. Ric Flair. Tiger.
He's back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Lamar's going to keep this one. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The left side caught by Andrews. Then out of bounds after a small gain. They went for it, got the 4 yards they needed, and keeps this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. Back to Flowers they go. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with third and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 28, Lions 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Another one for Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenger to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
All set to go now from the 35. Play fake, Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Cut. Listen.
Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit.
question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. The drive begins with Henry. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already, they can probably coast the rest of the way. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This one's set up for Lamar. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
One drawn up here for Lamar. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs. So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 26 yards.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal, Detroit.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Brought in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Wallace with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
49-yard line.
He's running it right on the option. He has this down to the 34. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Henry running to the left. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing their second win in the campaign. Five still to go here. This is second down. Another run for Henry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's got a man left. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. They get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They're going to pass it here. Throws caught. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
42. Lions 20. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, tonight. 180.
From the gun, Cobb. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
29-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets this one to Andrews. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. He didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super well, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah.
You wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying.